Given that, like many of your plays, there's quite a strong strand of autobiography in it, although you're not really writing about real people, was it very important then that the world premieres here at the Lowry?
Well, I mean, it's kind of yes, it is autobiographical. And my elder brother died, and it suddenly dawned on me that, you know, here we had it would be great to write a play about a group of siblings who, for the first time, through the oncoming demise of an elder brother, were forced to look at their relationships with each other, explore what happens during that process, what happens to a family during the process of somebody's dying, but also to try and include the environment in which they live in. With All the Way Home, it's a kind of regeneration of Salford, and they're pulling down the terrace houses very, very soon. So it's all about almost like the death and regeneration of this Salford family. You know, Salford is playing such a major part in this. That now to think of the play having its premiere in London is a bizarre notion, because it's so obviously a play that should have been in the Northwest, and isn't, thankfully, in the Northwest.
The vast majority of the cast are actually from Manchester, in fact, and they all come from the Northwest. Is that crucial, do you think, to the success of the play?
I think what I'm always looking for is an air of authenticity rather than an acted sense of character, and especially when it's about a community, and especially about a community which has a very strong sense of its own identity. You know, anybody watching it would go, "Ah, it doesn't happen like that," or, you know, "That's not my," you know, everyone will have that kind of opinion, but I really wanted to give us a head start, really, by not making it difficult for ourselves in rehearsal.
Yeah, I'd almost given up hope that it was ever going to get done. I thought it was going to end up in the back of a drawer. Same with East is East, you know, same thing happened to that. So to actually have someone like Mark and Robert at the Lowry who've been really tenacious about looking to get this production done was fantastic. And then, you know, now we're here, you know, and we're all the way, it's come all the way home, and it's perfect for the play.
Obviously, this is a piece of brand new writing. How important is it to have the writer in the room, or is that sometimes off-putting?
Well, it's completely invaluable, really. I mean, it's, you know, because when you do direct a play, you are investigating what it is that, you know, inspired a writer to write the words on the page that you're trying to understand as a director and as actors, really. And what your production is trying to do in a production, really, is trying to make sense of the story that wants to be told, really, you know. And my work is to decipher that and uncover it and make sense of it and make it clear, really. And it's great to be able to go, well, when you wrote that, what inspired you to write that bit? You know, when you're writing that, you know, what were you thinking about? What did you want to communicate?
I think my family now understand that when I do write, I'm using emotional memory as opposed to the day-to-day details of what my family do. You know, I don't sit round while we're having dinner saying, okay, he said that and she said that. I think, like any writer, we use the situations and the emotions that we've actually, you know, experienced ourselves and put them in the settings of our work.